everyone. Welcome to my No-G spot. I'm Oprah. Today, we will be making one of my favorite salmon dishes. It's pecan and honey crusted salmon. For this recipe, you will need 1/4 cup of honey, 4 tablespoons of chopped pecans, 1 tablespoon of gluten-free soy sauce, and 2 to 4 salmon fillets. First step is you want to turn on your oven and preheat it to 425 degrees. Then in a Ziploc bag, we're going to make our marinade. I happen to have the salmon already in a Ziploc bag, so we'll just go ahead and use that one. Just take each ingredient and literally put it right in the bag, and everything will mix itself in the bag. We have our honey. I also have added one other item to this recipe, and it's an orange. You can use a blood orange or a regular orange. I did use a blood orange. And then we're going to squeeze that into the bag as well and just let everything marinate together. Okay, we have our honey, and then in goes our soy. Pecans. Open the bag, just put that all in. There we go. And squeeze our orange right into the bag. And the orange just gives it a little citrus zing, adds a little extra flavor, and it bakes in very, very well. If you want to put some of the pulp in the bag, or if some of it falls in the bag, that's great. That's fabulous. That's more nutrients into the food. Okay. And we're going to zip our Ziploc and just mix everyone around. Now, you don't want to break your fillets, so if you mix it flat, that's okay. Try to keep the fillets intact. Very, very, very important. But make sure that you get the juices all around it. Okay? And then you're going to let that sit at least 15 minutes. Half an hour, really good. All day, even better. The longer, the better, because the meat gets more time to absorb all of the juices. So let's go ahead and put this away and let it marinate. I have one that I've had marinating since this morning, so we'll go ahead and take that one out now. You want to line your pan, and when you open up your bag of goodies, just reach in and pull out the fillets. And reserve the juices for a little bit of the juices on top, some of the pecan. And at this time, if you feel like you want to add more honey or a little more soy around the side, please feel free. There we go. And we're going to cover this with foil for the first 5 minutes. And then take the cover off and let it get a nice brown. You don't want the foil to touch it too closely because you don't want it to caramelize right onto the foil, and it becomes really difficult to remove it. So we're just going to let that go into the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, and while we're waiting for the salmon to bake, let's start on our broccoli. I've taken the florets off of the stalk, but I will also be cooking the stalk with the florets. Now we're just going to let that steam for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how soft or crisp you like your broccoli. If you like it softer, then let it steam for a few minutes longer. You can add your seasonings at this time. A little pepper. And a sprinkle of salt over the top. And that will be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. At the same time, the salmon will be finished, and then it's ready to serve. We'll be back. Now that our salmon is finished, let's go ahead and put together our meal. I decided to lay the salmon over a quaint bed of lettuce. Paired it with a spoon of potato salad. And some of our freshly made broccoli. Now, doesn't that look lovely? Enjoy!